It's now Wednesday, October 12th, I think, at 12:18 a.m. And I just feel weird. Like, I know I should probably look at this light here to that to my as if I'm actually looking at you all or whoever comes across this channel. But it just seems like a more natural reaction to look at a person, even if that is my own reflection on the computer screen, which is weird. But yeah, I know I've been making videos like forever and a day, but still. Let's see, where have I been lately? Well, I've actually been making videos, but they all kind of sucked, so we're not going to see those. Okay, where do I want to go with this one? There are like several I want to make, and I need to keep them focused. That's my problem, because I'm like all over the place with everything. Okay, so Labor Day. Let me tell you what Let me tell you all what I did on Labor Day, not what all I did. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave that because. So on Labor Day, it was kind of rainy that day, and I went over to my grandparents' house for something before it rained. I just walked through the woods. I'm like, I can get back home before it starts raining. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain anytime soon. I was wrong. So, like, I walked through my aunt and uncle's yard, like, kind of through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, I do live in the forest technically, but anyhow. So, yeah, my grandparents have a rather long driveway that's kind of downhill. And when it was time to leave, leave afternoon, we have this little bitty, like, sort of ritual type thing, that when I leave their house, our dog gets a treat so that she'll stay there and not follow me home, because she has done that. And since I walked through it, I'm gonna just run home before I get too wet from the rain. That's just now, it's just starting to drizzle, or something. Well, the ground is wet, let's leave it that way. And I had on my work sandals, which were Velcro. Hey, they're comfortable. Cut me some slack. They're just comfortable. And I learned the hard way why you do not run in Velcro sandals. Yeah. So anyhow, the ground was wet. The driveway's downhill. I was wearing Velcro sandals. You can see where this is going. Full on running down the hill. Shoot, Velcro peels off. I just face planted at full speed. But I don't even know how fast I can run, but going downhill is faster than normal. Just kablam! Screwed up my elbows, basically belly flopped the driveway. I'm sure it would have gotten me on AFV if someone had been filming it, but it was just me. Got up, could barely walk, that's how hard I hit my stomach. That's all, I just hit my stomach and my elbows. Let me show you what I did to my elbows. This. Okay. Yeah. There are my elbows right after I fell. Well, yeah. Maybe actually it was the next day. And my elbows. That is a lovely angle there. Okay, yeah. See, okay, so I got up and I tried to stumble through the, like, there's just like path through the woods to my house. I tried to stumble through there. Could not do it. Realized I could not see right. I fell so hard I jacked up my own vision. Okay, you know how in sci-fi movies you have like the monster vision, and it's like the creature is like focused on one item at a time, or different items, and everything else is like blurred out, kind of like hitting warp speed, or it's like it was a cross between like warp speed and when you sharpen an image too much and it looks pixelated. That's how crap was looking to me. Like that, like sci-fi. I had like sci-fi monster vision. It was freaky as hell. So I'm like, realizing, this ain't quite right. It's like I turned around and kind of staggered drunkenly towards the house. It was a good distance. I had ran halfway down the driveway. Like, realized I couldn't do it, and I just like stood there and hugged the cedar tree because I felt like I seriously felt like I was gonna fall over. So I'm sitting there hugging the cedar tree, just trying to catch my breath because I couldn't breathe right, couldn't see right. And I'm sitting there, it's like, okay, I'm like trying to get my eyes to work and focus. Not working. I'm sitting here, I'm like standing there hugging the tree. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, let's see something. So I do this, and it's like I do this, and I realize, wait a minute. I got monster vision in this eye, and I got blind as a bat in this eye. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I wasn't completely blind in this eye. It was just like this big, light gray circle, and I could see, like, everything around it. It was like, what the... So, like, I catch my breath. I can, like, manage to walk, still drunkenly, stagger to the house. I'm like, until I fell. Like, eventually, thankfully, my vision went back to normal, so I mean, I can see fine right now. I mean, it's like, it was Labor Day, but yeah. Yeah, so, they just decided to take, well, I mean, like, you know, should we take it to the hospital? Which probably they should have, but let's just say I was not in a position to argue or give them any feedback. So, they took me to a friend of ours, a family friend who is a neurologist. Yeah, we actually have a family friend who's a neurologist. And he checked me out, and basically he said I was too conscious or too something to have a concussion. Yeah, but I did get a migraine. How I felt like I was gonna hurl in the van on the way there, even though we were going the speed limit. I felt like it was going way too fast. And I kind of did hurl in the van on the way home. So yeah, sorry, Pop. Popped in the van. Y'all so needed to know that. Yeah, and the funny part is, I don't remember hitting my head. Like, I don't know, maybe I did hit my head and I don't remember it. Or if it's possible to get hit in the stomach so hard you give yourself a migraine. I have no idea. So, no clue. Oh, and my elbows now, yeah, they're fine. They're a little dark. They got little dark blotches on them. You can kind of see it here. And here, yeah, they're a little bit darker. Other than that, I'm fine. Although I was kind of mentally off the next day. Of course, I always like that when I have a migraine, which is actually kind of rare, but I do get migraines, so I wasn't too worried about that. And I'm going to go and work on my other video at some point, sometime. I don't know when. Oh, and this shirt is actually a dark teal, but you wouldn't know it. But yeah, just throw it out there. Okay, bye.